escalates as Union Minister Ravneet Singh Bittu attacks Congress and Rahul Gandhi. He said, and I quote, Congress always wants to disrupt things. They always do something to create an obstacle. Listen into what exactly Ravneet Singh Bittu had to say.
पता भी नहीं होगा तो उनकी कोठरी है इर्द गिर्द जो वो ट्वीट करने में माहिर हैं, लिखने में माहिर हैं, जयराम रमेश जी की तरह लोग हैं जो। और मैं कहना चाहता हूँ ये राष्ट्रपति जी 140 करोड़ लोगों के नहीं हैं और संविधान के माध्यम से ही वो राष्ट्रपति बने और देश ने तीसरी बार 140 करोड़ लोगों ने चुन के प्राइम मिनिस्टर साहब भेजे हुए हैं। वो संविधान के दायरे में प्रधानमंत्री बने और वो भी 140 करोड़ लोगों के हैं। तो क्या आप मतलब कहने का ये है आप संविधान के ऊपर समझते हैं अपने आप को? आप क्या समझते हो भी गांधी फैमिली ही संविधान है? आपको क्यों ये बात समझ नहीं आती? बार बार लोग इन्हीं चीजों से लोग आपको बार बार अपनी जगह दिखाते हैं और आप लेकिन समझने को तैयार नहीं। आप 2014 से अब तक तकरीबन 90 के अलग अलग विधानसभा इलेक्शन आप आज तक हार चुके हैं। वो इसीलिए वो हारना जीतना चलो बना है, पर लोग आपको यही चीज समझाना चाहते हैं भाई आपके पास एलओपी दूसरे भी वो सीनियर आपके प्रेसिडेंट भी हैं खड़गे साहब, उनका नाम क्यों नहीं लिया आपने? गांधी फैमिली।
लेकिन उनका आरोप यही है कि संविधान में और जो खासकर लोकतंत्र है उसमें विपक्ष के नेता की आवाज प्रमुख होती है और ऐसे में संविधान दिवस मनाया जा रहा है तो उसमें उनकी आवाज दबा दी जा रही है।
आप पार्लियामेंट है ना, जहां बोलना है वो तो आप चलने नहीं देते। वहां तो राष्ट्रपति जी बोलेंगे, प्राइम मिनिस्टर लोगों के चुने हुए हैं ना, आप तो चुने हुए हैं नहीं लोगों के। और संविधान आपने यार इस खुशी में आपको अगर कोई नहीं बुला रहा, आपकी जगह नहीं है, आपने जरूर इतनी बड़ी लोगों की खुशी में ये जहर बोलनी होती है, रंग में भंग डालना होता है। जब भी आप देश कोई ना कोई अपनी प्राप्ति अपनी खुशी मनाता है, आप लोगों ने ऐसी हरकत करनी
कामों को और उनके जीवन में जुड़े हुए जितने भी चीज़ें हैं उनको भी हम प्रकाशित करेंगे। आज 2 महत्वपूर्ण किताब का भी विमोचन हो रहे हैं। संविधान कैसे निर्माण हुआ और संविधान के निर्माताओं के मन में क्या थे, विशेष चीज़ें हम उजागर कर रहे हैं। और साथ साथ में संविधान का 75 वर्ष का जो जर्नी है, इस यात्रा का मुख्य जितना अंश है उसको भी प्रकाशन कर रहे हैं।
आज मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन का वो अभियान चालू करने वाले क्या कहना है?
वही कह रहा हूँ, आज संविधान दिवस आज मनाएंगे लेकिन ये साल भर अभियान चलाएंगे।
All right, I'm also joined by my colleague Pallavi Ghosh on this broadcast. Pallavi, a very good morning to you. It seems there is, of course, a fight over who is going to safeguard the Constitution. We have seen that there is a Samvidhan Hatya Divas that was celebrated by the BJP this year on June 25th, saying that the Congress is meddling with the Constitution. Congress, on the other hand, since the Lok Sabha election, the Assembly elections in Jharkhand and Maharashtra also maintain that for past 10 years, BJP has been murdering the Constitution.
Well, yes, unfortunately, Constitution has now become the political battlefield or tug of war between the BJP on one side and the Congress on the other. The whole formation of India bloc, the acronym India, was chosen to essentially convey the point that they are political parties who are coming together to take on the BJP to save democracy and also to protect the Constitution. Well, but somewhere along the way, it is Rahul Gandhi who's made the Constitution and that Red Book a fulcrum and his political as well as electoral slogan as well as symbol. And that is where the entire fight between the two sides have begun. You know, every time the Congress has attacked and accused the BJP of compromising the constitutional principles, the BJP has hit back and reminding Congress of those dark days of emergency when actually the constitutional rights of the people of the country were taken away. Well, today's event right behind me at the Parliament is going to be a somber one in which it's going to be a joint session. The President of India is going to be speaking, addressing the nation. The LOP, the Prime Minister, the presiding officers, all of them will be there. But behind this, outside of Parliament, what is happening is now a complete all-out war between the BJP and the Congress. And the Congress is also doing its own Samvidhan Divas today at around 2 p.m. The Congress President, Mr. Kharge, will be speaking on the Samvidhan.
All right. Pallavi, just highlight what exactly is the Congress planning today. Like you mentioned that there is an event planned by them as well. So how are they going to go about it? Because today morning, I believe both the LOPs of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha will be on the dais, but a separate event of the Congress has also been planned, is it?
Oh yes, absolutely. I mean, they are not going to let go of this opportunity to seize the moment on constitution and actually stake their claim as the only political party which, unlike the BJP, protects the constitution. Because after all, this is something which is very close to Rahul Gandhi's heart. We've seen those posters which have been put up by the OBC, the minority cell, and as I said, that they are going to be commemorating today as a Samvidhan Divas, and it's not being planned only in Delhi. Even at the state units in many across the country, similar kind of programs are also being planned by the Congress. But I think the big schedule for them today, of course, is going to be at 2 p.m. when the Congress president will address and in all likelihood attack the BJP and accuse it. If we look at the tweets which are being put out by, say, KC Venugopal or Mr. Kharge, all of them are suggesting the fact that the constitution needs to be protected, and therefore the Congress party has a very uphill task ahead of it.
All right. All our reporters continue to stay with us, Arunima, Aman and Pallavi. Now let me go across to Aman. Aman, already attack coming in from the Congress party. Congress party's Jairam Ramesh says that the constitution was never appreciated by the RSS because it was never inspired by Manusmriti. How is the BJP responding to this?
Well, Sharon, I think the BJP is saying that this is all, the old wine in new bottle kind of an argument which the Congress is making. And we saw a lot of this also in the Lok Sabha elections when we saw the Congress launching this campaign against the BJP, that the BJP is trying to change the constitution, the BJP is trying to do away with the reservation system. And Rahul Gandhi has struck on to this narrative even during, 6 months have passed since the Lok Sabha election, but he continues to raise it in various state elections. I remember him being in Maharashtra, where he did this Samvidhan, Samman, Sammelans, in various cities of Maharashtra like Nagpur, where he said the motive of the Congress is to safeguard the constitution, not let the reservation system go away. In fact, he said that the Congress stands for taking the reservation barrier, above 50%, have a caste census, give each caste its due. So this is what the Congress politics is right now. This is what Rahul Gandhi believes in. So it's no surprise that even on the Constitution Day, the Congress is planning a different campaign altogether, saying that we are trying to safeguard the Constitution. What the BJP feels on this very clearly, that the Congress hoax has been blown to smithereens in these assembly elections. People have seen through this fake narrative that the BJP is trying to change the Constitution. People have given this huge mandate to the BJP in Maharashtra, not just in the in the general seats, even all the SC, ST seats, nearly a sweep by the BJP. So why would that happen if the people of the the underprivileged communities don't have trust in the BJP? So I think the BJP is very clear that Congress can play its politics, but the SC, ST community, and especially under this new slogan of the Prime Minister, "Ek hai to safe hai," there's been a big consolidation in the favor of the BJP.
Well, absolutely. And let me take this question to Arunima now. Arunima, like you mentioned, of course, the issue has been resolved as far as the Congress is concerned. Their LOPs in both the houses are going to be present in the event today. But even then, there are statements that are coming in. Just now, KC Venugopal has also, in fact, said that they are out, BJP is out to destroy the constitution. But all these events are nothing but insincere efforts on the part of the BJP. The BJP, on the other hand, has been saying that ever since the Congress government has been in the country, they have been meddling with the constitution time and again. So there is no stoppage to the war of words when it comes to who's really safeguarding the constitution.
Yes, if I may say it, so I think everybody is vying for a piece of that constitution pie. Of course, every time you talk about India's constitutional history, Congress party cannot escape the taint of emergency, and that will be thrown at them by the Bharatiya Janata Party again and again. That if ever there was constitutional suspended and provisions put aside, it was under the Congress party's rule in emergency. Whatever the party might say today, and they tried to make an issue of in the last election of a constitutional amendment proposal where scheduled tribes and their rights under reservations are going to be taken away. So it's quite symbolic for the government also when on an occasion like today, it is a tribal woman president of India who's going to lead the nation in celebrating the day constitution was adopted. Draupadi Murmu will take center stage once again, and the symbolism of that will not be lost on people who have accused the Bharatiya Janata Party of being anti-tribal. This is also coming at a time when other smaller parties are vying to showcase their role in India's constitutional history. Derek O'Brien, for example, put out a tweet pointing out that how B.R. Ambedkar